Okay, it's like 10 something at night, but I really wanted to get on here and kick something to y'all, because if I didn't, I was gonna go crazy, and I really need to let this out. So a few hours earlier, me, my sister, and my auntie, we was having a conversation, and my grandma was having a conversation about depression. And I was basically telling them, like, well, basically all of us was saying that we were going through a stage in our life where we were depressed. My sister went through it, my auntie went through it, and I am currently going through it. And when I told them, I was like, yeah, that's why I came back here, because up there, I was going through it bad. So I felt like I needed to come down here and be surrounded by family. And my sister was like, you ain't going through depression. It's probably like anxiety or something. So my auntie said the same thing, like, are you sure you're depressed? It's not anxiety, or you're not just anxious? I said, it's both. And but the fact that she said her immediate response when you're not going through depression is just like you're anxious. I'm sure she didn't mean no harm by it, but the fact that she said that was like, it really got me thinking, like, a lot of times in life when you tell somebody, hey, I'm depressed, they don't really take heed to it, or they might not believe you, because I know in my case, somebody might not believe that I'm depressed because I'm still functioning. It's like I still get up in the morning, and one thing my sister even said, she's like, you work a lot. So in her, the way that she sees depression is, you don't want to wake up, you don't want to take a bath, brush your teeth, you just want to stay in your bed all day, or you just want to sleep all day. And to her, if you're not doing that, then maybe you're not depressed. But there is a such thing as like being somebody that's depressed, but you're still functioning. You can still be doing all of that. You can move like a happy-go-lucky type of person, have a smile on your face, still be productive, but still be going through a real dark phase in your life. You could still be depressed. You could still be like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, I don't want to be here. And it's just like, it's crazy, because I feel like people that you see, every time you ask them how they doing, they say, hey, I'm good, everything's all good. Y'all, the camera it keeps falling. I don't know why. Hold on. But yeah, somebody that you see, every time you see them, you ask them how they're doing, they say, hey, I'm good, everything's fine. Yeah, I feel like those are really like the people that's going through the most stuff, and that really got it bad. Because I'm one of those people, like, as soon as you ask me, hey, Kanani, how you doing? I'm good. But if you really know me for real, then you're gonna know, hey, some going on with her for real, you know? And it's a lot of people in the world like that. It's like, those people get overlooked because we put a smile on our face. But really, those are the people that really need the most attention and love, and they need kindness given to them. It's just like, I can go down a rabbit hole with that, but I just feel like it's so much that goes on in life. It's like so many pressures in the world. You feel pressure to do this, pressure to have this career at this age, this amount of money at this age. It's like pressure to have your life together by 21. And it's like, if you don't have your life together by 21, then you feel like the world is coming down on you. You feel like a freaking failure. And it's just so much you gotta go through, or so much that I feel like maybe we put ourselves through. It's like, It's not even pressure to have your life together. It's pressure to look a certain way. It's just pressures, and it's almost like a lot of people say because of social media, we're like that. We're constantly comparing ourselves, and it's like because you're constantly looking at how somebody else is doing and somebody else's progress, you can't really focus on yourself. You can't really congratulate yourself on your own personal accomplishments because you feel like your accomplishment might not be as big as somebody else's. And that in itself can lead you down a path of depression because now you feel like, well, I don't have it together and I am behind in life. And it's just so much, y'all. But like again, I can speak to that because all of that is stuff that I go through today. Like right now, I feel like I have to take social media breaks because one thing I'll do is I'll get on there and I'll see somebody done put a down payment on a house and they're 23, I'm 22, and I'm like, dang, I'm not doing that. Or I see somebody that it seems like they made this amount of money and they're 25, or they might be 20. I see some 20-year-olds that's making mad money and I'm like, dang, what am I doing with my life? Like, I don't know. But it's like that comparison is really like a real big disease, man. Like, I don't know. I just sometimes have to keep reminding myself like I'm on my own path, on my own journey, and everything that I'm gonna get is God's timing, God's speed. I'm really trying to learn that although this is my life, I'm really not even in control of my life. God is. But that's hard for me to really grasp because like if I want something, I want it now. And I gotta learn like, okay, look, you ain't in control of this. You don't wanna get something too fast, and then you learn that, hey, if you got that fast, it's gonna leave you even faster. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't even know what I'm trying to articulate, but there is a point here that I'm trying to make. It's just like so much that goes on in the world that I just like really want to talk about on here because like I said, I did want to talk about mental health, and because we were talking about depression today, it really like sparked me to like talk about it on YouTube. But it's really crazy, y'all. Like, I keep saying like it's just a lot that we go through as young people, just trying to find our way, trying to find ourselves in this life. I feel like we really have to give ourselves grace, patience. We have to be kind to ourselves. That's why I came up with that little outro that I do at the end of be kind, but most of all, be kind to yourself, because with all that pressure to be somebody else or be on somebody else's timing, and you find that you're not, it could really cause you to start being mean to yourself. You're gonna say some of the meanest stuff to yourself. You just won't be as kind to yourself, and you won't give yourself as much grace as you would somebody else. And you are your biggest critic. You could have a million voices telling you, hey, you're doing good, but that one voice in your mind, in your head, is the one that's really going to matter. And if it's not saying nothing positive, you are going to lose your mind. I know firsthand. I also know firsthand that I would try to be kind to myself and say, okay, it's okay, Kanani. Like you said, it's God's time and not yours. It's like I would have that feeling to where I have to, be patient with myself, but I would also have the feeling of, but you still need to go hard or go home. And it's like, you ain't going hard. You need to go hard. And I started to battle myself, like, okay, you're doing good, you're gonna get there, versus no, you're not. and you need to go harder. You ain't doing nothing. But man, it's a struggle. I just feel like whatever you do, if you're going to say something to yourself, say something positive, because that voice matters. That voice in your head matters. Your opinion about yourself matters. It's real big. I don't know if I'm just talking junk. I really had a lot to say about mental health. But even like with my YouTube journey or my content creator journey, I feel like, man, there's some days where I feel inspired completely and I feel motivated completely, and then there are other days where I just don't. It's like I'm lost. I don't know what I should put out. The quality, I'm overthinking about the quality. But I just saw this video from Wallow that my friend sent to me. She sent to me on Instagram. His whole thing was, his message was, don't overthink it. You have a vision, you have a plan, you have a goal, just get to it. Don't wait until you feel like, okay, because before I even got on the YouTube journey, the thing that was holding me back was I felt like I didn't have the right camera, I didn't have the right background drop. Like I wanted like this big, grand, theatric type of content that I wanted to create. Like I wanted just a big everything. And I felt like because I didn't have that, then maybe I shouldn't start it. Because I just felt like I didn't want it to be mediocre. And I'm a Virgo, so I'm very in here. But his whole thing was, listen, you got what you need. You got a phone, you got a camera, press record, put the stuff on your platform. Because once you start overthinking about it, that's just time passing that you're not doing it. So it's like, you already have what you need. Just do it. And then because if you don't, you're gonna wake up and you're 75 and you realize that you haven't done anything because you're overthinking it. And it's like just do it. And I feel like people like me really need to hear stuff like that, because whatever it is, you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to start whatever small business you have in mind, just something that's small but you see as a big thing, is holding you back. And you shouldn't let it. See a vision, you have a vision or goal, do it, you know. But yeah, it's just like little stuff like that just be running through my mind. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this because I'm really just ranting. And yeah, but I should post it because like I said, I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna touch somebody, or if I'm just posting this and then I'm gonna end up making a fool of myself. I don't know. I don't care. I am gonna post it because, like Wallow said, just do it. Don't overthink it. Drop it. You feel me? But it's a lot that goes on inside of the human brain, and I feel like we all just need love. We all need kindness. We all need understanding and grace. Because we all people trying to figure it out. I don't care how old you are. Bro, I've seen videos of people in 100 years old saying, I still don't have life figured out. So, you could be 125. You don't really know what this life thing is really about for real. You can know some stuff here and there, but you ain't got life figured out. I feel like we have to keep that in mind. It's like no matter how old we get, we are still going to grow older and learn more, because there's still a whole bunch of stuff that we know that we don't know, and stuff that we don't know that we don't know, you know? So yeah. And I got my sleepy voice on because, like I said, it's 10 o'clock at night and I should be asleep. But yeah, I really just wanted to talk about that and rant for a little bit, because I know I'm not the only one going through it, because I see so many posts on social media. It's just crazy how we all have the same thoughts, but a lot of us are afraid to voice them because we're afraid of what somebody else might think about it or how somebody else might view us. But to hell with it. You know, man, I feel like we ultimately we all have the same feelings. We're not the same people, but when it all falls down to it, we all have the same feelings. We all have the same, we're different, but we're the same, you know? And I don't think anybody should judge or look at anyone different for feeling a type of way, especially if the way that they're feeling is the most human way of feeling. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't want to admit that these feelings are normal. You know, it's like, okay, I don't have it all figured out. I'm lost. I'm confused. Okay, you don't either. You know what I'm saying? How about you send out a helping hand where you can, instead of you know? A lot of people, because of social media, a lot of people want to laugh or make jokes about somebody else's struggle. But it's like, come on now. Don't front like you wasn't able to pay your bills the last 2 weeks. For the last 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like, we people, and we hurt. But I hope y'all can understand what I was trying to say. I think I am done with this rant. I'm just gonna go ahead and post this probably tonight, because this isn't a fancy video. This is just you know, me talking and expressing how I was feeling tonight. I'm just gonna end it right there. Thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far, like the video. And if anybody that watches this is willing to participate, please put in the comments something positive. Put in some affirmations, whatever. Tell us if you going through depression, how you get through it. Just put some kind stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? If you are willing to pick up your phone or your computer, move your thumb around, please drop something positive in the comment section. And know that you are loved and you are not alone. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Remember to be kind, be gracious, be kind to yourself, and be peace.